Hi, Nature Dreamweaver here. Welcome to the Nature of Reality, Episode 4. This is getting more and more fun every day. Putting the prayers and intentions out into the universe, co-creating reality and co-creating our dreams and creating a world of prosperity and abundance for all beings. And today's affirmation is, through my consciousness of my God self, the Christ within, as my source, I draw into my mind and feeling nature the very substance of spirit. This substance is my supply. Thus, my consciousness of the presence of God within me is my supply. And on Blooming Humans, we are to see our dream seats immersed in waves of love and gratitude. So to me, those two things combined mean that as we cultivate more love and gratitude within ourselves, and as we cultivate more of our higher self, or call in more of our higher selves, and realize that we are each a piece of God, and we each have this potential for Christ consciousness and Buddha consciousness, and that the universe is holographic, and we are a reflection of the universe, and we have all that power within. The more we water and nurture our inner garden, we will create a life of sustained prosperity and abundance. And as an artist, I've been traveling since '06, pursuing my dream of being an artist full-time professionally. And I have been very prosperous and abundant and successful in many ways. I have not made that much money. I've made enough money to pay for food, to pay for gas, to pay for places to stay, to pay for plane tickets. So my needs are met. And in some ways they are exceeded, in the sense that I have plenty of food and superfoods and supplements, and I have access to the healing arts, but I've not been able to really afford to go to many classes that I want to go to for development and growth or wellness and well-being, or to see a chiropractor for my scoliosis, or to get contacts, or I haven't been able to save money to buy a house or a car so that I can travel around. So I am figuring out how to turn all of my gifts and all my talents into a business, and to be prosperous on the gifts and talents that I give to the world. And I've been giving them, but that hasn't been totally sustainable. And I feel like right now in my Saturn return, I am being called to step fully into my power and fully into my gifts and talents and services to the world, and offer them with all of my being, with all of my heart, and with all of my passion, with all of my love, and continue to be public and be present and engage with the entire world, because I feel like that's what I'm here to do. I don't feel like I'm meant to run away to the mountains or be a hermit or be a monk. I feel like I am here to engage fully with this experience, and experience it to the fullest and experience it with ecstasy and bliss in my heart, which means that I feel like I can lead a life where every day I wake up and I am totally in love with everything I do, with everyone around me, and I am totally and completely happy. And I know that this is a process. It's a process of mastery, and we're all going through that. Even the masters are still practicing being masters. So in some ways, I feel like I have mastered some of my art, because I continue to show up and be successful in creating beautiful spaces and creating things that people like to look at or experience, and creating performances that entertain people or inspire people or make people laugh. And I feel like I'm evolving and taking that to the next level and to the next level, and touching more people and more people and more people. And I have to do that in a way that is sustainable and financially viable in this economy, because that's the reality that I live in. So I'm going to actively engage with that economy. I'm actively going to engage with the system to create more prosperity and abundance, so I'm not just serving myself, but I am able to serve other people, because ultimately my higher self wants to serve the whole world and wants to embrace the whole world and love the whole world, because people like Amici or the Dalai Lama or Michael Beckwith, these are people that are reflections of our higher selves and our potential as human beings to serve the world and to love the world. So I know that I have that capacity and I can reach that level, but I have to work and I have to practice and I have to go through the process and I have to go through the initiations. So this is my process by sharing it with the world, and it holds me accountable and responsible and to be in integrity with everything that I'm doing. But I still want to have fun, and I still want to be free, and I still want to be free to express myself and do whatever I want and say whatever I want. And that doesn't mean I want to like hurt people or offend people, but some things that I do or say might offend somebody. But that's just the process. It's like I just want to be able to be myself. And everybody wants to be able to be themselves and be open and be free and ecstatic and express themselves however they want. And hopefully I do that in a way that entertains, educates, enlightens, and serves in some way, shape, or form. And I may do things that are controversial or radical, but I mean, I feel like I'm here to kind of push the edge a little bit and push the envelope with what's possible. Because I don't want to be mediocre, and I don't want to be mundane, and I don't want to like just be comfortable and complacent. That's not what I'm here to do at all. And that's the path that I'm choosing. And it's the path that I still feel is full of beauty and love, and yeah, that's my truth. So I'm going to express my truth. And the tenets for this self for me today and for everybody is to create yourself. Is that every day you are your own artist, your inner artist. You create your reality, and you're co-creating reality with others. And so the more that we can sink into that vibration, it's like, what do I want to create each and every day? And what do I want to practice creating each and every day that I know is going to serve the world, touch the world, heal the world, educate the world, enlighten the world, entertain the world, all of those things. So I'm in the process of recreating and reinventing myself and how I engage with the world. And this is a new experiment for me in this way, doing this show, The Nature of Reality. And I hope that it has a positive effect on thousands, if not eventually millions of people, because I know I have the potential to touch millions of people. Maybe even eventually by the end of my life, I will have touched the entire world. And that's my goal, is by the end of my life, my art and what I create makes a positive impact and a positive difference on the entire world, because we each have that potential within us. So we'll just sit with that for today, and I'll just finish by saying I love you all, and I support all of you in your endeavors, and I am here for all of you. And you can email me or call me or find me on Facebook. Again, my website, www.naturesdreams.info, facebook.com/naturedreamweaver, my blog, dreamcatcher.net/nature, and youtube.com, /shamannature. So, yeah, go out, have fun, live your bliss, be ecstatic, be one, be love, be all of it.